Welcome, listeners. Join us on a creative journey of Indigenous culture through the perspective of First Nations authors from across Australia. In celebration of NAIDOC Week 2024, we present 5 Hearts, 1 Flame, a product of our Drawing Us Together initiative. Now in its 5th year, this community project brings together First Nations authors and school students nationwide to create a captivating children's storybook. For this year's book, we have been proud to partner with 5 First Nations authors to create a selection of short stories and poems inspired by this year's NAIDOC theme, Keep the Fire Burning. Our authors are Jayden Boundry, Reeve, Bernadette Hardy, Ellen van Neerven, and myself, Alton Walley. Igniting the spirit of NAIDOC Week, we bring you 5 Hearts, 1 Flame.
Kaya. My name is Jayden Boundry. I'm a proud Noongar Yamaji man, and this is my story, Keek and Bumba. Keek and Bumba. In the winding Belia we see Keek and Bumba playing in the shore. Bumba and Keek are always hunting, learning, playing together side by side. Throughout their life, things started changing. It began to get harder to find safe places to play, enough food to share, and shelter for sleeping. One day, Bumba started to feel very hungry, and she thought Keek was eating too much food. The pair started to argue and Bumba stung Keek with her barb. Keek felt hurt and swam away. Swimming alone, Bumba could see that the river had changed. The river was murky and there was things in the river that didn't belong there. There were not enough people caring for country and keeping the rivers clean so the fish were all swimming away. That is why there wasn't enough food. It wasn't Keek's fault. Bumba quickly went and found Keek and apologised. Bumba said, "Keek, we were so busy playing that we didn't realise the people aren't caring for country like they used to." Keek replied, "Bumba, when will they listen to the people who know how to care for us?" Now, whenever you see Keek or Bumba swimming in the river, they are reminding you and thanking you for caring for country.
Nyata. My name is Coral and I'm a Gundjadamara woman, and this is my poem, Fire Heart. My ancestors held a fire in their hearts. It burned so bright within their chests, they passed it on to their children so they could lay and rest. The fire helped the children grow into uncles and aunts, holding the fire within their chests. They shared their fire in their hearts with the land, the sea, and the sky, and all animals far and living nearby. My ancestors, uncles and aunts, you see, also shared this fire with me. I now share the fire with the land, the sea, and the sky, and all animals far and living nearby. It is now your turn, my children, to keep warm and safe, and to share the fire in your hearts with the land, the sea, and the sky, and all animals far and living nearby.
Warrami, written by me, Bernadette Hardy. I'm a proud Darug and Gamilaroi woman. On Darug country, Sydney, the sun greets the day. Young gin stirs where the eucalypts sway. By a cosy fire's welcoming light, gin sketches an eel, a sight so bright. A child of the oldest dreaming, where ancient resilience is beaming. Draw your dreaming, what shapes would it be? Capture it now for your heart to see. At 9:27, as gin whispers, Warrami, with pride, Friends gather round by the fire with eyes wide. Magpies warble in joyous black and white flare. Embers grow, casting sparks in the air. The sky itself can feel the drum of ancient words spoken under the warm southern sun. Draw your connection, this is yours to keep. Where does it stretch? In what bounds does it leap? At 9:27, a tear on a cheek as Warramie hits the breeze. Jin's grandfather feels a deep sense of ease. The word once lost, now found anew. Granny's tea warms as morning is dew. What sounds around you make you feel you belong? Draw them here where your heart, mind and spirit grow strong. Tomorrow at 9:27, what Warramie will you say? Or what is your greeting in your own cultural way? Draw it here, let's see it displayed. Greet your land, what's your mob, in your own special way. Warramie is more than hello, but a connection of story that will remain forever.
Kaya, my name is Jayden Boundry. I'm a proud Noongar and Yamaji man, and this is my poem. Kairit Puja, think of country. A thoughtful mind and caring court, we must keep all of country in our thought. What's your footprint gonna be? Clear water rivers and fresh waters ninning, will they flow like they have since the beginning? What's your footprint gonna be? Tall shady treetops and green leaves for Minga, and don't forget homes for the ones that can sting ya. What's your footprint gonna be? Plenty of fish in all of the kep. Make sure you're careful before taking your step. What's your footprint gonna be? Clear air for breathing and beautiful jet. Plant native gardens, bees aren't all gone yet. What's your footprint gonna be? Caring for country for all Kerala. Stop and listen to what Budja tells ya. Now, have a think of what your footprint will be. Courage, think. Budja, country. Court, heart. Knitting, sitting. Minga, insect. Cap, water. Jet, flower. Kerala, day.
Nyata, my name is Coral and I'm a Gunditjmara woman, and this is my poem, Our Animals. Koalas keep their gum nuts grey, emus run faster than night and day. Eucalyptus trees say mat-cut-cuts, be quiet, while possums come out and play. Tortoises take their time, mostly coming up 10th. Hammerhead sharks hide amongst the coral reefs, and earthworms grow to be giants, sometimes 2 meters in length. Frill-neck lizards sit in the tree, ibis fly with their long black beak above me. Rainbow lorikeets fill the sky with rainbows, while echidna are laying eggs, you see. Bilbies scamper across the desert red. Ulysses butterflies are nodding off to a flowery bed. Rainforests shower the animals with a shade. Numbat's cousins are kangaroos. What's an accolade? In this big wide Australia, we all have all the animals and more. Near and far, loud and proud, let them hear our roar. Go about this land and explore, keep the fire burning no matter how big or small.
Jingari everyone, my name is Ellen van Neerven, proud Mananjali Yugambeh person, and this is my story, Beautiful Birds. There are many beautiful birds that live here on Turrbal land. We see this mob all the time. Which is your favourite? Willie Wagtail says hello. We are all welcome here. Magpie sings a pretty tune. They are so jazzy. Crow announce their arrival. They are hungry. Laughing Kookaburra is pretty cheeky. Better watch your lunch. Curlew's wailing sounds give us all a fright, but it's all right. Owls are masters of the night with their soundless flight. Lorikeet is so pretty, showing every colour of the rainbow. Cockatoo is busy cracking open a nut to have a snack. Ducks swim in family groups in the rivers and creeks. Sea eagle flies high in the big blue sky. Ibis stands tall and resilient to so many changes in the environment. Brush turkey is the colours of the Aboriginal flag, reminding us that we are all living on Aboriginal land. Always.
My name is Alton Walley, proud Nyungar man, and this is my story, The Big Campfire. As the campfire blazed, popping and crackling, the little children ran towards it. They watched as their family, even nans and pops, danced around the flames. As the fire grew intensely, their dancing grew too, with shadows swaying, twirling, and stretching out. The little ones watched their elders in awe. With each step came thousands of years of knowledge. Each movement and kick, twist and turn, held a story of its own that linked them to their ancestors. As the fire slowed, so did the dancing. As it died down, they thought it would cinder and cease through the night. But they woke the next morning to find it alive. The amber glow held tight through the night. The elders had fed it with new twigs, new sticks, new logs, new branches that now held the fire. And one day, the little children will get their chance to pass the flames on.
Nyata, my name is Coral and I'm a Gunditjmara woman, and this is my poem, Voices of the Seasons. Autumn dropped in and left sticks and pieces. Whisper, whisper, can you hear the people's voices? Winter blew in and created a small flame. Whisper, whisper, can you see the flying cranes? Spring blossomed and the small flame grew countrywide. Louder, louder, can you feel the people's pride? Summer burned in and all plants, people and voices worked together to keep the fire burning, no matter the weather.